Welcome back to another episode of Worthwhile. On this episode, I traveled north to the mountains of East Tennessee in search of some new fishing opportunities. Day one, I found a creek on Google Maps, hit it by foot, and was surprised to find smallmouth and trout. On day two, I brought the Ginu with me, I put it in the Caney Fork River, and went up some creeks to find bass, and even had a run-in with some muskie. On the last day, I decided to get in the kayak, and while fishing, I had an awful accident that almost ended it all. Stay tuned and watch me fish the beautiful mountains of East Tennessee. And what is going on, everybody? We're in the mountains of Tennessee. I came up here, it's 4th of July weekend. I'm meeting up with the Artifact Master, Rob. Y'all seen him from our Arrowhead hunting adventures down in South Alabama. He's got a place up here. I beat him up here, so I'm just gonna kill some time and fish a creek that of course I've never been to in my life. I was driving and looking for some spots on Google Maps, and I just see an open gate with the sign that says trout fishing allowed. I feel like it's the equivalent to when the white van pulls up and tells the kids there's free candy inside. This is the fishing equivalent, I feel like. An open gate in the middle of nowhere that says trout fishing allowed. So I don't know. We're gonna see though. Pretty awesome little stream here. Got the spinning micro set up 1000 size reel with a little spinner rooster tail. That's for trout, that's really all I know to use. There's not many trout fishing opportunities in Alabama where I'm from. We're just gonna walk this creek. There might be smallmouth in here too. Y'all just come along, we're gonna see what we can find. All right, folks, we are starting to go upstream. Little Daiwa 1000 with the rooster tail like y'all saw. So we're just gonna wade this thing, try and find some stiller water like up there. The water is very cold, about to fall. Water is very cold. It is middle of summer, so definitely probably spring fed. And that's the reason why the trouts are able to survive in here all season long, I guess. So trying to see if I see any fish. There's a deep pool here that I'm really liking. So right there in the fast moving current. Oh my God, we got a trout, boys! No way, we got a trout! Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Oh, I gotta get the camera out for this. Well, of course, I did not get the first fish on video for some reason. I thought I was filming, but there you go. But anyways, we caught an actual trout. That's pretty awesome. He smashed it right here in this deep pool. That is pretty incredible. I wish y'all could have saw it better. I mean, it obviously wasn't a huge one, but it was a rainbow trout. Really cool. So we're gonna get back in this current. I know there's 100% more where that came from. I bet you they're all just stacked up on this log. Oh my Lord. That is what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, this is a bass this time. Oh my gosh, is it a smallie? Oh my God, boys. So freaking cool. Another fish that we do not catch back home. All right, everybody. There is the first smallmouth bass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think this could be my first smallmouth bass ever. Not huge, but that is so cool for me to catch a smallmouth here in Tennessee. So we caught a trout out of this hole and a smallmouth. See what else is living in here. Let's let this guy go. We got some deeper water here. We'll see what we can do. Oh my gosh. He smashed it. Boys, we're on a nice freaking trout. A solid one. Holy cow. He just stopped it. I was like, I thought I was hung on something. Solid trout, guys. Holy cow. Please tell me I'm recording yet. Solid. Look at that boy. That is incredible. This is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. That might be an exaggeration, but holy cow. That is so freaking cool. And that is a nice sized trout. Let's not get them beat up. Trout are so hard to handle. Keep them in the water. God, they're so slimy you can't even hold them. Look at that, everybody. That is a beautiful trout. Gosh, they're so strong. Here we go. There he goes. Boom, baby. Oh, there we go, boys. That's a trout. You can always tell by the way they just flail around. So cool. On the way back. All right, folks. Look how cool they are. I mean, their tops are just, they blend right in. You can just swim off, I mean, hardly see them. Just camouflage right in. Man, that is so cool. Look at them go. Right back in. All right, folks, we're gonna try a little bit more before we head out. All right, folks, we're back at the truck. Check out how beautiful it is. We're kind of like in a little valley here in Tennessee. I mean, is that just beautiful? Mountains. Look at that mountain range over there. It's truly beautiful out here in Tennessee, East Tennessee. It definitely is a special place, but we're down here. It's Thursday. We're here till Sunday. Rob's back at camp. Well, he's actually not there yet. I think he says he's gonna be there around 8. It's like 7 o'clock now. So let me show y'all where we're camping at tonight. Well, for the weekend, he's got a really cool place. Got a few acres. We're gonna show you where we sleeping tonight. And I brought the Ginu with me. So we are going to be doing some more adventures in some deeper water. We're gonna chase some bigger fish. But for me, just getting down here today, went to camp, dropped off the Ginu, and then just found a random creek. Pretty freaking cool that I mean, I have such a hard time trying to find trout. I don't know if y'all have seen the channel, but I can never find trout. But we found a creek, caught trout, caught smallmouth, 2 of the fish that I wanted to catch when I came here. So we're already doing pretty good. Good start. But anyways, let's go back to camp, show you what we're working with. Here we go, folks. We're at camp out here in East Tennessee. Check it out. The Ginu made it all the way to Tennessee. Made it from the Everglades, Key Largo area, all the way to East Tennessee. She's been everywhere. That's my place. That's where I'm staying tonight. This little hippie haven out here in the middle of nowhere. And that is Rob's camper that stays here. He's at this place for a while. I grew up, ever since I was like 15, 16, been coming to this place. It is a phenomenal place. It's really, really fun. But yeah, this is where I've been staying for the next 3 nights. Awesome. Rob's not here yet, but yeah, just get the place put together a little bit. I got here and went straight to the creek. Actually mowed the grass first. It was kind of getting a little out of hand. And then put my stuff down, unhooked the Ginu, and went straight to go find some random creek that that you just saw. So anyways, we might get 2 more videos out of this kind of Tennessee series. But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Worthwhile. We got some more to come. See you on the next one. What is going on, folks? This is episode number 2 from the Tennessee series. We are on the Calf Killer River. Rob just dropped me off. I'm back in the Ginu. It feels amazing. I bought this thing in the Everglades. Y'all saw me when I lived down there, used this all the time. Fished in Alabama, put it in the Cahaba River in Alabama, and now it's up here in East Tennessee. This thing's been everywhere, but it's really cool. So this right here is the Caney Fork in East Tennessee. But we are not fishing the Caney Fork. There's a river called the Calf Killer, and that's where we're gonna go up. But I don't know what's really in here. Maybe smallmouth, hopefully some kind of maybe white bass, I'm not sure. But we're really just gonna explore today, see what we can find. And I'm out here by myself in the Ginu, so I'm really excited. So we're gonna run up here. And then I think it's on the right, we'll see it. And we're just gonna head up the Calf Killer River as far as we can go. So let's do it. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're here on the Calf Killer River. We just came about 3 miles up here. You know, I wanted to get farther back in here. It's super deep here. And then we're just gonna go all the way up slowly to that area and just see what we can find. I got a spinner. I got 3 rods with me, but we're gonna start off with the bait caster, throwing a little Ned rig, crawdad type deal. I know they're eating crawdads. I remember the one time I fished here, we kept some bass, we cut them open, and they had some crawfish in them. So we're gonna try this, real slow approach, and just see what happens. I know it's super deep, so I guess we're just gonna stick to the bank. But anyways, I'm gonna put the GoPro on, and y'all just, y'all stick with me. Let's see what happens here on the Calf Killer. All right, folks, here we go. Putting the trolling motor in. I don't know if there's smallmouth in here. I assume there are. The creek that I was fishing in the first episode was not too terribly far from here, so we're in the same area, and really, it was not far at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Oh, I'm on a fish. Wow. There we go, boys and girls. Gosh, let me not get smashed by spiders first. Solid largie. Look at that, fellers. I guess that's a largie, yeah. Huh. Not too bad. Right at the edge of that creek on the little whatever. Boom. Nose dive. Still sinking, still sinking, still sinking. There it is. Oh my, there we go. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of bass with him. Oh, there they all go. There's a whole school down there, guys. Oh my Lord. Wow. Okay, small largie. Of course I catch the smallest one. Every other one was huge. Dang. Alright, well, we found some fish on this bridge, I guess. There we go, folks. We're at a, this is like a creek opening. You can see right there that we got some kind of creek opening, so that could be where these fish are. So we're just cut the engine here real quick. See if we can't find them. Let's do it. All right, folks, we have a big spring here, or a big creek that's coming in. So this one's actually pretty large. Maybe we'll have better luck at it. Oh, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh, nice fish. Holy cow. Nice fish. Oh, solid bass. Solid, solid. Oh, there's another one with him. All right. Nice. Nicest fish of the day, for sure. All right, folks. Not a big one, but, you know, better than what we have been catching, so. Under the boat. All right, folks, there's more fish to be caught in here. I think there's gonna be more, so let's get the spinner bait back on and see what we can do. Look how clear the water is. So there's the waterfall. Look how clear it is back here. The water's so cold, I guess it's a spring. Really cool. Wow. Oh my God. Did y'all freaking see that? Humongous musky pike, whatever that thing was. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, I'm blown away. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, folks, but I can't not try. The only thing I have in here that's huge is this glide bait. And even if I do hook onto him, I'm on 12-pound line with no metal leader. But I can't not just try to hook. I mean, that thing was insane. He tried to eat that bass. So. Here we go. There we go. That's a nice one. Working this bridge hard to get a bite. There's a bass. Another small one, but hey, it's fish. Hear that noise? Pigeons were under a bridge. I think we're just gonna get off the water. We explored a lot today, found some fish. Seeing that muskie was probably the coolest thing. But when I ran this engine hard. Hopefully it starts up for me. If it does, you won't see me again. I'll be getting off the water. But yeah, let's go ahead and get off. And pretty cool exploration day. Caught a few fish, so cannot complain. Up here in East Tennessee, let's go. Today, if you watched the last video where we're catching trout and smallmouth, we're in the same creek, but now we have the kayak and we put way upstream. Check it out, this is where we are. So we're at a bridge, and there's the creek right down there. So this is like 4 miles up from where I was fishing in that last video. So we got a lot to explore today. Hopefully we can find some big smallmouth this time, get into a few more trout. But yeah, we're in a lot deeper water, we're in the kayak, we're mobile, so I'm excited. So let's get this kayak down there and do some fishing. All right, we are in. We're starting off rocking a spinner bait. I think that'll work. I actually came to spot this, scope this spot out yesterday, and I saw a bass sitting right under this bridge. So without further ado, folks, let's just start fishing. Wacky rig going in, boys. We're going in. Nice, 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 nice. Smallie alert, boys. Check it out. Solid. I watched him come and just swipe it. All right, so that's the smallest we're gonna catch today, okay? Hopefully, but not bad. Boom, right on. I knew something would want to eat this. Pretty cool. Okay, so they want the wacky, we know that, and they were chasing a spinner. I had one come and hit it, so I know they'll eat it. Here we go. Dang, boys, he's pulling. Dang. Holy cow. Oh my God, he just got stuck under there. That is crazy. Okay, man, we're freaking falling down. This is ridiculous. There he comes. Holy cow. That fish is strong. Wow. It's a solid largemouth, I guess. Wow. On the wacky. That is pretty cool. Solid fish. Man, he pulls. All right, folks. There's the bridge. We got a long little stretch of super shallow, but I see up here it gets really deep, so hopefully, I've never done this stretch before, so I hope we don't run into a bunch of these. My nightmare is we run into one of these, it's like miles long, because this is not fun. That's it, boys. That's it. She's done for. Boat's full with water, and my filming bag is gone. Lumex is done. Batteries. That's how we do it, boys. That's how we do it. Well, there you go. All right, well, as you just saw, we lost everything. The camera's done, my phone was in there. Pray to God my cart keys didn't fall out. There's no word to describe how screwed we are. Good. Still got the car keys, that's all that really matters. But yeah, I guess everything's ruined. So I've been doing this for over a year and a half, so I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier, to be honest, but I knew that was bound to happen eventually, so what are you gonna do? I mean, well, I guess we'll film. I mean, we're already out here, we got a long ways to go, so we're not gonna let this ruin our trip. We got the GoPro. Don't know if the batteries are gonna work. They all got fully submerged, so we'll see if they still work, but we're just gonna keep going, I guess, film on the GoPro, see what happens, but pretty tragic. All right, everybody, quite an end to the East Tennessee trip. I didn't film the rest of the kayaking trip because the GoPro batteries did get wet and I did not want to ruin another camera by putting wet batteries in the GoPro. But all in all, lost the Lumex. It was my cheaper camera, but still, it was the camera that I started YouTube with. So it was kind of sentimental to me. But anyways, it's gone. But in the future, I'm going to get a nice waterproof bag, which I should have had all along. But anyways, we'll be headed up to East Tennessee again. After seeing the muskie, it really got me interested in muskie fishing. So I want to go chase some muskie. And then also we have some some smallmouth to catch. All the ones we caught were pretty small, so I want to go get on some bigger smallmouth. So we're going back up there very soon. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Worthwhile, and we'll see you on the next one.